On the previous episode of Fascinating Graveyard, we were at this very cemetery where we were visiting the grave of one man who killed 10 people and just didn't care. He's lying next to his wife over there, and his story is over. Now we move on to the next story, but a story with a much more happy feeling to it, a feeling that I felt as a kid, and a feeling that maybe some of you out there have felt when you escape the rigors of your life. When you escape that and you look at TV and you figure that, maybe your situation is not the greatest, but it sure looks good through that television picture. So today we're going to visit the grave of Barbara Billingsley. She played June Cleaver on Leave It to Beaver. She played with, what was that kid? Wally, they called him? Wally Beaver or something? And of course, husband Beaver and the big son Beaver. Was that Theodore or something? I don't know. Wally was his name, right? He was on a box of cornflakes when I was a kid. I don't remember. What do you want from me? I'm just a guy that lives in his van and travels the country. But quickly about Barbara, she was born here in Los Angeles on December 22nd, 1915. Can you imagine what this place looked like over 100 years ago? I wonder if all the homeless people living in RVs were still here. Probably not. So anyways, a very pretty girl growing up. When she graduated high school, she had went to a Los Angeles City College. I don't think it was called LACC at the time. I think it was called something else. And after leaving that, she decided, hey, I'm a good looking woman. Maybe I should try to make my way out to New York because I want to be a model. And that's what she did. And while living in New York City modeling, she was discovered by a talent scout who worked for MGM Studios. Now, they signed her to a small contract, and she wasn't, in getting any real big parts in any movies, but she was finding steady work at MGM, and she comes back to Los Angeles and she's living the life that a lot of people that move out here want to live, and that is that they want to be famous. So as she's out here, her contract is up, and so she gets little parts in TV shows. One of them was the Abbott and Costello show that she played on. And I want to say on one of these TV shows that she got discovered, and there was a role that they were casting for the mom of a family television sitcom called Leave It to Beaver, a wholesome family show about a father and a mother with two sons and raising them in this crazy, zany world. I don't think they had the problems in the 50s of the problems that they do now. Yeah. So anyways, so she played June Cleaver on the television program Leave It to Beaver for about 6 seasons. And after that, the show ended, and she would go on to play bit parts in different TV shows. She played on My Name is Earl. She played on Roseanne. Of course, she played on that hilarious clip from the 1980 movie Airplane. And she actually played on the new Leave It to Beaver. That show was on for about, I want to say about the same amount of time that the old show was on. I think about 5 or 6 seasons. And after that, she would do spot work here, there, or whatever. But for the most part, she was a retired actress. And a television show that when I would watch it, I would say, man, I wish that were my mom, because she was so pretty and she was so nice. I think anybody, a lot of people out there, we probably would say, hey, I wish that was my mom. Well, with the kind of childhood that I had, I wish anybody else was my mother, especially June Cleaver. And this is her final resting place. Barbara Billingsley Mortensen, June Cleaver, 2015 to 2010. She lived a nice long life, and a rather simple grave for somebody who had a very big impact on television. Now in death, she's just one of many, and it's just so odd how famous she was, but she's just a regular person here at the Santa Monica Forest Lawn Cemetery. Rest in peace to Barbara, forever known as June Cleaver to her millions of fans out there. And she played in one of the funniest clips in movie history, in my opinion. Rest in peace, my dear. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Fascinating graveyard. Just want to stop by really quickly and pay my respects. I'll catch up with you on the next one. Hope to see you there. Peace. Peace out.